So this is a Beretta BRX1 243, and I have the Night Force NXS 2.5 to 10 by 24. I've had this for years with the etched reticle. Excellent scope. So we'll shoot some rounds. It's sighted in now, but I wanted you to see how rapidly one can shoot these straight pulls, especially the Beretta. Very easy to operate. So that's pretty good. Of course, people say the Remington 760 would be just as fast, and it would be, and lever actions as well. But very nice rifle. Thought I'd show you. I must say it's really fantastic to be making this video. I haven't been here up in the hills shooting for 4 months, and you may remember I had that brain injury. So lots of things were questionable, and even though I didn't talk about it really, I had also a loss of vision in one of my eyes. So anyway, I don't want to turn it into a medical show, but it sure is nice to be up here, and in 4 months, it's stunning. When I was here last, there was not much here. There was maybe some residual snow. It was very windy, very cold. And nature doesn't wait. It's beautiful green. There are mountain flowers here and there. Just lovely. But I did have a purpose for the trip. You may remember that I was sent for testing a Beretta, the BRX1, which I have here. It's not loaded. And I was in 6.5 Creedmoor. And even though I like the walnut and steel guns, as you know, I really like that rifle. It seemed to me that they had done everything right. It was very accurate, and I had no trouble with any of the controls. I thought it was fantastic. So one came up actually quite cheap, so I bought it, 243, which is good because I'm not supposed to have too much recoil. So we were shooting it. The rifle worked perfectly. I shot 243 58 grain Winchester. Such a broad range of bullet weights in 243. This is 58 grain, which I didn't actually notice I was loading when I started getting ready to film. And you can buy up to 100, and I think somebody even loads like 110 grain. Anyway, I'll set that down. And then the fantastic magazine, 5 rounds, one in the chamber. You have no shortage of ammo in the rifle. Maybe we'll do a studio piece, maybe not. I installed this quick detachable mount. These are obsolete, but I bought them for minimal price. Some kind of special sight was supposed to go in here, but they fit nicely, and because of the channel, I'm constantly moving scopes around. So this worked perfectly. This is a Night Force. They don't make this anymore. NXS 2.5 to 10 by 24. Beautiful scope. It has a floating reticle, and it's illuminated reticle as well. But I usually don't illuminate the reticle for whatever reason. Anyhow, I don't worry about the guns getting wet. I'll make sure that I dry them out. Some people write me and they say, "You're so negligent with your firearms." Well, maybe, but altogether, this is a great rifle. I wanted to compare and contrast this very modern rifle. Just came out, I think, a couple of years ago, and not that common still in North America, but very reasonably priced for a straight pull, and all the right controls in all the right places. I believe now it should be on safe, so I can still work the action. And then if you click it back one more, it's on safe, plus the action is locked, which is a great feature. Some guns don't have that. So ideal. And I don't know if any of you own Benelli shotguns, but when you operate a Benelli Action, there's a feeling, because they have engineered and planned everything to perfection. And you know that expression, the devil is in the details? Well, the angel is in the details too. This straight pull is so easy to open. You actually don't feel that you're cocking the action, but you are. There's an internal hammer, and they have all the pivot points and all the angles just about perfect. I had no trouble well, of course there's sighting in, but aside from that, very accurate rifle. Now, you can sort of capture a mental image of this rifle with the excellent fluorescent orange magazine, and then I'll take another rifle, which is an entirely different style of rifle. This, you recognize, BLR 243 4-shot magazine, aluminum receiver, totally fine. And of course, this is the takedown model, which is the one to get, because you just pull this lever down and the whole rifle comes apart. It's remarkable how slick that system is. And I was shooting with a scope, and without going into what brand of scope it was, I couldn't sight in. It was getting worse and worse. And why? Because the calibration in the turrets was reversed. So where I needed to move the bullet to the right, I was moving it to the left. We have a whole bunch of bugs landing on the lens. Maybe they don't show up. Anyway, also I abandoned the scope, switched it to the iron sights, which saved the day. And with iron sights, it's no problem hitting it all. And here we have the Browning BLR takedown. One of my favorites, actually, over the years. I've owned many different ones. That's the takedown lever. This is in 243. Very easy to shoot. We've got a target downrange, and we'll see how it shoots. Mainly I wanted you to see how quickly it operates. It's a very slick gun. So that's very easy to do, and we'll go check the target. I just shot that BRX1 Beretta, also rapid fire, just aiming for the center of that target, and I was surprised. Actually, all 5 shots were on. This with iron sights is actually easier shooting fast with the iron sights, for me anyway. But we'll take a look, and there it is. Yeah, if you want a fast shooting takedown rifle, I don't know that you can really beat the BLR. And of course it has the hammer. It's actually quite easy to cock. The Beretta is easier to cycle the action. They have it still slicker, like those Benellis. If you haven't handled one, you could. Laminate stock, it'll be no problem rescuing this from the rain. It was raining very heavily. We have a short gap now, and so I thought I'd say a few words to you, and hopefully my health will continue to improve. This vision thing is a big relief, and I learned a lot from that whole experience, especially with the vision thing, because you're looking at people and you're wondering whether they can tell that you can't see properly. It's a very unusual feeling. You can sort of see them partly, but you know, they don't understand, how would they understand? But it's all good. Anyway, we'll keep making videos. If you can test somehow this Beretta, I think you'd like it. If you like modern weapons, like this has been around a long time, but somehow it keeps going. It's got that Western look that people like. It's very light. It's lighter than the Beretta. And I'll get a scope on it. We'll see how it performs. Anyway, bit of a rambling video today, but I organized some thoughts anyway. And thanks for watching as always. And we'll see you next time. Take care till then.